Hi guys, welcome to my channel Inday Wangkig. So in this video guys, I will share you in my experience since a lot of my friends asking what are the requirements that I complied when I applied tourist visa. When you want to go abroad, if you are traveling, if you want to go like in somewhere in Europe. So this is for you guys if you are wanted or decided to go abroad or to travel, especially here in Finland. And I will share you and give you what are the requirements that I complied. And of course, after pandemic, you can travel, right? So this is for you. What are you waiting for? Travel now or later. I mean, travel later. But I will tell you guys, if you have a Schengen visa, the very advantage guys is you can travel with 26 countries around the Europe. Example, if you have a Norway visa, tourist visa, you can travel Sweden, Finland, Germany, and other Europe Schengen countries, Schengen area that you wanted to travel. Understand? So it is very advantage. So let's start now. What since I am a student before I came here and something I'm working, but my work is um nanny. So if you wanted, so this is my requirements. Since I don't have time, as mentioned earlier, I'm studying and at the same time I'm working. So I'm asking for the travel agency assistant for my paperwork, of course, to complete all requirements to submit and to apply for tourist visa. Since I'm living in Davao City, I have also visited for some travel agency assistant, but uh, I quit because they don't explain me well, don't entertain me well, just only giving the list of requirements. So I don't really understand. So I think that they don't want to help me. So I just posted on the social media seeking for the travel agency that it's very reliable and trusted travel agency that can assist you for paperwork. So then I found and someone said that it's very good this. I also read the reviews that is very good and very trusted. So if you wanted to know what is the travel agency that I used, is you can comment below. And this travel agency is located Cebu City and very good and very trusted. So now let's start. So of course you need to comply and you need to be comply. You need also to prepare your application requirement. Example, application forms. What is application form? That is stated there your names, address, birthday, your family background, how many brothers you have, your mother's name, father's name, your background, educational, all. So that is stating on your application form. And then very important, the identification is passport, very important when you're out of country, and of course it's valid not less than 6 months. And if you have a previous passport or old passport, you can also bring it. And also you need to have a PSE birth certificate, marriage if you are married, and also dependent certificate for children if applicable. And of course, you need to have 2 pieces passport size with a collared shirt and white background. And the back of the photo, you can write your name, date of birth, and of course your signature. And you need to have original or notarized copy of proof of funds. Example, original bank certificate and bank statement. Example, you can also provide passbook, time deposit certificates, history of ATM accounts or credit card, like that. If you have like that, you can also provide. And also you need to have original or notarized proof of assets. When we see assets, you know already that, like if you have owned the lands, you can provide notarized or original land titles. If you have condos, then you can also provide deed of sale or tax declaration or deed of donation. And then if you have any vehicles, cars, like that, you have or you should have photocopy of LTO, car registration, and receipts. And of course, when you are traveling, so you need to have travel insurance, because we don't know what will happen. So if you have travel insurance, it's very good, and very good impact also. It's very necessary that you have travel insurance or travel medical insurance. So the minimum of coverage is, I'm talking about in Finland. So the coverage minimum of the travel insurance is 30,000 euros. So in Philippine peso, that is equivalent of 2.5 million. In dollar is $50,000. And of course, you need to have a travel itinerary. So what is travel itinerary? Travel itinerary, that is stating that when you are going to leave, when you are leaving to your country and when you are come back. So that is itinerary. But take note that it's not real. It's just like bookings, or just like stating that when you are going, that's the plan. You can buy real ticket when you are approved. So travel itinerary, just like, it's not, it is valid, but I mean, just like dummy, I don't know if it's the right term, dummy ticket. But it's not really, it is like only bookings that not confirmed yet. So if you don't understand what is travel itinerary, maybe you understand, okay? You can comment if you're not understand, I will answer. And then if you are mm, employed, you need to have original employment certificate that's stating your monthly salary, how long the length of your services there, and what is your position. So it's very important. And of course, and you need to have absence of leave. I mean that absence of leave that your employer allow you to take leave, of course. And then scan copy of your company ID, slips in recent 6 months, or ITR, and photos together with the colleagues. So if you are also self-employed, proof of ownership, company business, and DTI, SIG permit, or sanitary, like that. If you are student, you provide original certificate from the school or your university if you are currently student. Other school or other schools credentials, example the one you study, or we call that study load or school ID. So that is the requirements. But if you have a sponsorship, yeah, a sponsor, I mean, example, your boyfriend, fiancé, or husband. So you need to have this from your sponsor, original invitation letter. So that's stating there the length of your stay and the reason of your visiting, and also state there the name, the address, and both contact numbers. it's very it's very important that and of course notarize original support affidavit support. And then if your sponsor is invited you have a sponsor, right? So you need to have a proof of relation. So as mentioned, what is the relation of your sponsor, you and your sponsor. So you need to have a proof of relation. Example, your husband is invited you, fiancé or boyfriend or girlfriend. So you need to have print the chats, emails, airway bills, or any remittances, hotels or restaurant receipt. You need to have that a copy, of course. And then if you're also proof of relationship, scan the birth of the sponsor or marriage certificate, and also proof of citizenship, copy of permanent resident card, and also passport with stamp. And this also next, a proof of accommodation, example that he owned the house or apartment, or what do you call that, or he's a tenant, or his agreement with the landlord, he's renting. So he need also to submit or provide that kind of requirements, like also house, car, or any that under his name. And also very important also that bank statement, bank bank statement, and bank certificate. Of course, they look at that, or he or she can afford you to invite to live, because you know that Europe is very expensive, the cost of living is expensive. So it's very important that. And then if he's employed, is also same, original employment certificate stating of the position, the length of services, the salary and the position, company ID, pay slip, and also scan of company ID. So that he need. If pensioner, also social security benefit, proof of retirement, of course, not last I mean for the last 6 months. If he's self-employed, no work, no pension, he's not pensioner, he's self-employed, so you need to provide proof of ownership, that's business registration certificates, permit, and taxation records. That's very important. So that's the all requirements that I complied when I applied a tourist visa to Finland. So if you don't have a sponsorship and you can afford, so you don't need to be comply the sponsor requirements. All you need to have is your, if you are afford and which one are you there, or a student there, or self-employed or employed, you can choose there. As I mentioned, if you completed that, good luck, and it's easy if you comply all the requirements. And then for me, I have asked assistance for the travel. I mean, for the paperwork, this I don't have really time for it. uh, but some are not asking for help because they said that Europe is not very strict than the USA. So if you know and you have time, so no need to pay. You need to ask assistant for the travel agency for assistant for your paperwork. It's okay. It's very easy. But for me, I asked, but it's worth it. And when I applied, it's just like today, then I got email from the embassy that my application is approved. Yay! Happy, happy. So that's what I mentioned earlier, that if you have a Schengen area visa, you can travel 26 countries. You can choose wherever you want to travel. But remember, I also forgot. Also, you have a round trip ticket, so that it's very important that because immigration can see you, that if you don't have round ticket, that they can say, or they can tell, or they can think that you cannot come back to your country. So it's very good that you have round trip ticket. And during the interview, I don't have interview, only in the during the flight I have interview. So if the immigration interview you, you need to be consistent, to be honest, no need to be lie, because they can see you from your eyes that you are not telling the truth. Okay, just tell the truth and to stay consistent your answer. Be confident. Don't like that. Don't be nervous. Just only talking and exchanging your um, exchanging the words from answer and question. It's normal. Hope this video is help to you guys, especially to those people who ask me. Thank you so much. Bye bye and see you my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.